Alright, so last time we saw the conditions for hydraulically efficient triangular section. So in this lecture we are going to solve a problem on the same. So I will read out the problem. A triangular irrigation canal carries a discharge of 25 meter cube per second at a bed slope of 1 in 6000. Okay, so this is given, the discharge passing through the triangular section is given, also the bed slope is given. Now if n is 0.018, so Manning's constant is also given. We have to find the central flow depth if the section is most efficient. Okay, so already it is given that this triangular section is a most efficient section. So let's first draw. So let's draw the figure. So this is a triangular section and we need to find out the central flow depth. So we need to find out this depth. Okay, this depth we need to find out. Okay, what is given? That this section is efficient. Now for a triangular section, if the triangular section is most efficient, what is the condition? The first condition is your side slope is 1. That means side slope is 1 horizontal is to 1 vertical. Okay, so this is the condition. So we know that this angle is 45 degrees. Okay, and the total angle will be 90 degrees. Okay, now this condition is the first condition, m is 1. Now let's what we need to find out? We need to find out the depth of flow. Okay, and Manning's constant is given. So Manning's constant n is 0.018. And what is the bed slope? Bed slope is 1 in 6000. Okay. Now of course if we want to find out the flow depth or flow discharge, whatever we want to find out, we have to apply the uniform flow formula, and accordingly whatever coefficient is given. Now we are given Manning's coefficient, we will apply the Manning's formula. So applying Manning's formula, we can find the depth. Yes, we can, because then your discharge will be A by N R to the power 2 by 3 SB to the power half. Okay, what we know in this formula, we know the discharge, how much discharge we have to pass, we know the flow area also, but we have to calculate the flow area because we know it in the form of y. Okay, so we will write it in the form of y. Hydraulic radius also we will write in the form of y, and SB we know numerically, N also we know numerically. So we will put the values and only unknown will be the flow depth. Okay, so for this case what will be the flow area? Calculate the terms here. Flow area A will be equal to m y square. Okay, but here m is 1 because it is most efficient section, so area is y square. Secondly, your wetted perimeter, P is equal to twice y under root 1 plus m square. Okay, this is a generic formula, we have already derived this. Okay, but here m is 1, so just put the values, it will be 2 root 2 into y. Okay, then third is hydraulic radius we need. So R will be equal to A by P, so it will be y square upon 2 root 2 y, so that will be y upon 2 root 2. Okay, so now we know all the parameters: flow area, wetted perimeter, hydraulic radius. Just put these values in the, or put these equations in the uniform flow equation. So let's do that. Q is given 25 equal to, flow area is y square, so it is y square upon n is 0.018. This is also given. Then hydraulic radius is y upon 2 root 2 raised to 2 by 3, and then SB is 1 by 6000 raised to half. Okay, fine. So just separate out y from this equation. That will be 25 equal to y to the power, it will be 8 by 3 upon 0.018 into 1 upon 2 root 2 raised to 2 by 3 into 1 by 6000 raised to half. Okay, so calculate this value. So equation is 25 equal to y to the power 8 by 3. This numerical value I will calculate. So it is 1 upon 0.018 into 1 upon 2 root 2 raised to 2 by 3 into 1 by 6000 raised to half. So that is 0.358. So it is 0.358. So y to the power 8 by 3 will be equal to 25 upon this value 0.358. So that is 69.83. Therefore your y will be, just take 69.83 raised to 3 by 8. Okay, so that will be 4.91 meters. Okay, so in this way you can solve a problem which is based on most efficient or hydraulically efficient triangular section using just the condition. So we just have to remember one condition: when the triangular section is hydraulically efficient, when your side slope is 1. So the angle of the apex angle should be 90 degrees. Okay, then your wetted perimeter will be minimum for that particular flow area. So your channel will be most efficient. Okay, and you just apply this equation, and using uniform flow equation we found the flow depth. Okay, thank you.